So this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at your love life. Now, keep in mind, this is general. You only want to take what does apply to you and leave the rest. If at any point you feel like you need a personal, just check out the description box. Also, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a beat whenever we upload. And let's get straight into it. The cards I'm using, this deck is going to be the Power of Love Oracle cards. And this deck, hold on, that I'm using, this is the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. So let's see what's going on with my Geminis. So first card we have, it says, sometimes the good is hidden. And on the back of it, it says, find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. It says, P.S. clues for what you want are hidden all around you. So I think that this is kind of speaking to you not being able to see the good in your situation when it comes to the shifts and changes within your love life, and maybe looking below the surface or looking behind the veil or beyond the veil will give you a deeper look at what's going on in your love life, especially if you're going through a transformation in some form. We also have convince yourself, not others. And on the back of the card, it says the need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about what you feel the need, because it often points to the insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. So this is making sure that you're not trying to literally convince other people to see your side of the truth, or not that, but making sure you're not trying to convince your person or your love interest so much so to either be with you or to basically see your characteristics or to get your viewpoint, because all that is self-serving. You're going to basically drive yourself crazy trying to get someone to understand where you're coming from, especially if they don't have the intentions to. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. But we have empathy. It says you feel and understand the emotions of another in service of love. So for a lot of you, you are empathetic. You can feel your person's feelings, and that may have a lot to do with why some of you put up with a lot of things that you usually wouldn't put up with. But this is knowing when people are taking advantage of you being empathetic, or someone who's empathic. Let's just say that. And we have purpose, and it says you possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So this is making sure that you're dating with a purpose. Are you dating aimlessly? Are you dating people who don't have intentions of really taking you serious? Or do you have the intentions of not taking people serious and just dating just to date? If that's the case, that's just a recipe for disaster, because in the end, feelings are going to get caught, and that's when confusion starts to come in, when there is no clear boundaries. Now, getting deeper into the reading, the first card is going to represent the present situation. And with the Empress card in reverse, you could be feeling as if things are not getting better within your marriage, relationship, etc., connection. You could be feeling like your person needs to grow up in some ways, or they need to have more of a mature perspective on things, or both of you guys need to grow. And you could be feeling like this connection is kind of stunting your growth in some aspects, especially if this is someone who you have a child with. You could be feeling like for some reason, because you guys have a child, you guys are tied to each other's hips forever. Some of you could be inquiring about whether or not you should go back to a particular person, but you could also know in the same instance that it's not good for you. So basically, you're trying to force yourself not to have the urge. Now, what you don't see with the Six of Cups, your past has a lot to do with your present. Okay, a lot of you're basing your experiences, and even when you're trying not to, you're like allowing yourself always to kind of drift to your last experience and using that as an excuse for why you may move the way that you're moving. When really and truly, your past experiences should never stunt you from moving forward and making progress. If anything, it should help, because you have learned experience. You have red flags that you can pay attention for. There's wisdom that you gain from those experiences. So you should never let circumstances or situations that were supposed to provide you wisdom stop you from altogether being happy. Now, the guidance with the King of Pentacles, for a lot of you, this is working on your personal trust issues. If you're going to have trust issues the way you have them, it's going to be hard for you to attract love anyways. So if you can honestly say, yeah, I have a hard time trusting, and the second that I start to get close to someone, I shut down, you're not ready. You're not ready to be in a relationship. And this is making sure you take care of yourself first before trying to jump into a relationship where you're not healed, where you're not able to trust, because all you're going to do is put that person through a nightmare. Or attract people who are going to be a nightmare to you, and reflecting unresolved parts of yourself that haven't been healed. Now, when it comes to your recent past, I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you may have given up hope when it comes to rebuilding some sort of relationship. You may have said, you know what, forget that. I'm not going to keep putting my effort, time, energy into this, and it's not going anywhere. So you may have been pretty much in a space where you were like, you know what, I'm just done. Or dealing with a partner who was in this mind frame. Okay, you may have felt like all your hard work and effort was kind of going to vain. Or going in vain, excuse me. Now, near future, with the Temperance card, there may be a Sagittarius of significance that may come up. But this is you still trying to remain patient, even though you're still going through a couple of trials and tribulations within your love life. You still are trying to work with your person, especially since you guys have two different approaches to things, two different views, two different frequencies in the way you express your energy. So you may be trying to be more patient. Okay. And this could be being patient in regards to your person, or being patient in regards to like new love coming into your life, or a movement happening. Now, last card that's going to represent your person's true feelings for you, and with the Ten of Pentacles, this person sees them having the whole 9 yards with you. If they aren't, already, like if this isn't someone who you're married to, like seriously committed to, I'm not really talking to you. Or, oh my God, I'm getting so tongue-tied. If you're already married or you have children with this individual, I'm not really talking to you with this, but they want to give you the whole 9 yards in terms of being serious and being committed. It just may be so many different factors. And a lot of you are going through very confusing situations. It's making my brain hurt a little bit, to where it's just not working out that way. But ultimately, this person just wants stability in the connection that they have with you, so that you guys can do it bigger, or that you guys can reach the next level within your relationship. It's just things need to be nipped in the bud within this relationship, like for real. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you did take something from this reading, of course, feel free to thumbs it up, and I will see you in the next one.